Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Wynne Evans delighted fans on Tuesday when it was revealed he's competing on Strictly Come Dancing. The Welsh opera singer, 52, is known and beloved by millions in the UK as the former face of Go Compare, playing Gio Compario, an eccentric Italian tenor with a long and twirly mustache. Yet away from the camera, Wynne was struggling with his mental health and battled depression and loneliness for years before opening up about his struggles in a bid to help others. In May, Wynne revealed he had lost more than 7 stone after hitting rock bottom in the midst of his depression, stemming from the end of his marriage to Tanwen in 2016. To mark the start of Mental Health Awareness Week, Wynne told BBC Radio Wales of the split, "It was almost like grief, but you can't grieve for somebody that's still there. So, it really affected my mental health, my confidence, and my ego. It totally changed me as a person." Wynne continued, "It made me very aware of being alone. And, even though I was only 46, I had this irrational fear of dying on my own. I had very dark thoughts, and very dark days where I would contemplate all sorts of terrible things. I think it's obvious what I'm saying, but I don't want to say it, because some people find it distressing. I'm fine to talk about it now, but at that time nothing would help me. I realized that I wanted my life to be over and I did some stupid things." Wynne shared that, realizing he needed help, he booked to see a psychiatrist and began taking medication. He also said that fresh air and exercise aid him in keeping the depression at bay, but readily acknowledged that this may not work for everyone. During an appearance on This Morning That April, Wynne said, "I've always been fat. I thought I've got to do something. I was having trouble washing and getting up the stairs. My mental health hasn't been great in the last 5 or 6 years, and it really helped." The father of 2 went on to say that he continued working on the radio during the difficult time. "The strapline of my show is, cheering Wales up by 1 o'clock, but I was going through the worst depression, clinical depression. I would think about suicide, I would try and action it. I couldn't see a way out. I couldn't see a way of ever being happy again." In a chat with Mind, the mental health charity, he explained, "On paper I had everything, a good job, I was on the radio every day, I worked for Go Compare. But the reality was very different. I felt alone. I could feel alone in a room full of people." He also offered tips on coping mechanisms for those struggling, saying, "It's the tiny things that help. It's a tiny thing to just pick up the phone or pop next door and ask how are you. It's tiny, but it's so important." The Welsh tenor had a successful career before his advert-starring role. He was cast as Ubaldo Piangi in the 25th anniversary production of Andrew Lloyd Webber's The Phantom of the Opera at the Royal Albert Hall and has sung at 30 Welsh international rugby matches. "I had no idea that the commercials were going to become so massive, but they have completely changed my life," told Mail Online. "Now, I have financial security, an album deal, a little bit of celebrity, everything you dream of." The adverts featuring the opera-singing mascot have previously been named the #1 most annoying advert in the UK. Famous for singing the earworm-inducing jingle, Wynne was surprised to discover what a negative reaction people had to his character. He said, "It did bother me at first as it's horrible to read that people don't like you, but no one has come up to me and said, 'I hate you.' I thought they'd stop making the ads. But I got on the phone to the advertising people and they were delighted." Back in 2011 there was a Facebook page entitled, Go Compare, Give Me a Bat to Kill the T*** at Go Compare, which attracted 257,000 members. Wynne won Celebrity MasterChef in December 2023, beating out Emmerdale's Amy Walsh and Love Island's Luca Bish. And, after his win, Wynne told how the honor was an especially poignant moment for him seeing as he tried to take his own life 6 years previously, reported The Mirror. Wynne said, "When they gave me the trophy, I'll just get melancholy for a moment, right? I remember thinking, 6 years ago I was contemplating, well, I tried to take my own life and now,